Please be mindful of docking bay protocol at all times. Wayland Yutani, building better worlds.
All vessels, be advised. Due to local storms, we currently have no contact with Lethe. Just hold tight until planetfall. We'll guide you as long as we're in range. USS Otago from Pioneer Control. All transit corridors show green. You are cleared to begin proving trials. Try not to hit the planet. Over.
Can't guarantee that, Pioneer Control, but we'll see what we can do. Over and out.
Hello everybody, and welcome to this, my playthrough of Aliens Dark Descent. Let me give you a bit of a blurb from Wikipedia about this game. This is paraphrased, of course. Aliens Dark Descent is a real-time tactical video game developed by Tindalos Interactive in collaboration with the 20th Century Games and published by Focus Entertainment. It's set in the Alien universe, and the game was released for PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Windows, Xbox One, and Xbox Series XS on June 20th, 2023. It received generally positive reviews from the critics. The story itself is set in the year 2198. That's about 19 years after the events of the first 3 films in the Alien franchise. In the game, the story unfolds as you deploy your Marines to various places on the surface of the moon Lethe, and as you work to liberate civilians and to solve the story's mystery as it unfolds, you have to battle your way through hordes of xenomorphs and rogue operatives from the insatiable Weyland Yutani Corporation, and of course survive in true Alien style. So that's the blurb, more or less, for the game. It's quite a fun game. I have enjoyed playing it, and I'm going to have another go at it now and flap my gums a bit and talk my way through what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, how I'm playing it, and things like that. It's quite a long game. It consists of 12 missions plus the prologue, so 13 missions. Each mission takes 40 minutes plus, sometimes an hour and a half to play, depending on how thorough you are in what you're doing. It's very, very heavily story based. There's a lot of cutscenes. There's a lot of lore in the game. It's quite enjoyable. I really do enjoy it. Now, for anyone coming back to the YouTube channel or the Twitch channel, you may have realised this is the second time I'm doing this. A quick confession: I recently stuffed up really badly the recording of a live session I did just recently, and when I went back to try and fix it, I realised that I hadn't had enough save slots in the game, and so I'd missed out on an entire mission that wouldn't have been part of the I couldn't go back far enough to play the missions. So I thought, oh, bugger it. So I'll start again from scratch. Yeah. As I said, most of these missions take up to 2 hours to game, especially if you're being thorough, and I intend to be thorough. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and break these videos up into roughly hour blocks, give or take. Roughly hour blocks, which means some of the game missions may go over several episodes of the game, of the streaming. So bear with me. What else can I tell you about it? I'm Dulux Oz. I better tell you that. I've been computer gaming for Atari console days. That shows you how old I am. I'm also an IT geek by profession, and I also run a couple of role-playing games online with my group of gamers roughly every second Saturday, which we also stream and are also on the YouTube channel. Yeah. So look, I hope you like what I do. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, drop in and look at us gaming on the role playing. We have a lot of fun. We stream. We are not Critical Role or any of those guys, but we game for fun, and we stream because we can. So that's it. Anyway, let's get on with the with Aliens Dark Descent. By the way, you'll see me looking over to my right every now and then, because of the computer setup I've got. I keep a second system over there, and I keep an eye on the chat. I sometimes miss the chat, so if I do that, I apologise, and see how we go. Anyway, let's get into the game. So when you start up the game, you see the cutscene we just went through as the intro to this video. I won't play that every video. I'll play a shorter intro version for every video. But yeah, and then you're given the choice of the screen that you can see in the middle there with some various options. So let's get into it. So I'm going to start a new game, as I said. So I click on the new game button, and it gives me, I've got 3 story slots. Each story slot's got a number of save game slots in it. As you can see, I've already started one. That was what I played through earlier, and did some other stuff, some experimentation. So let's click on an empty slot, and like most games, you're given a number of options. I'm going to play this on story mode, and I'm going to do that because I'm going to be flapping my gums, and I don't want to get distracted by doing that. Yeah. When you select your modes, you get various options, settings, and how things go, and all the rest of it. So yeah, that's that one. What else would I like to see? Oh, before we do that, let's just go back a bit and go into the back a bit. Thank you. Go into the options. Most important. Like most games, set up your options. The ones I will talk about real briefly are these ones here, the gameplay games. In the game, you have a choice of slowing down the action or pausing the action I like to pause things a little bit more than some other people, so I've got that set to pause. You can do what you like. Both are good, and I'll show you how to activate. It's the same key combination to activate, either pausing in the middle of combat or just slowing things right down. The continuous camera rotation, look, I set that to on. Otherwise, it sets the camera rotation to about a 45-degree switch every time. I'd rather freeform it. I'm playing on a PC, not an Xbox or something like that, so I don't want vibration. So I turn that off. Everything else, basically, I leave the same. One thing I do is I always display the enemy health on screen. I always display my squad's health on screen, and I always display the mini-map in the motion tracker on screen. It just helps me. Other people are going to have other options and other preferences, but these are mine. I find they work really well. The graphic settings, display settings, audio settings, controllers, you can all have a go at experimenting and looking at those yourselves if you play the game, and I hope you do. And yeah, the key controls are pretty standard for most of these games. So now that I've set the options properly, let's new game and get onto the story mode. Now, you've got the option of skipping the prologue. I'm not going to do that for a couple of reasons. One, as I said, it's a story-based game, and there's a lot of good story setup in the prologue. So it's a tutorial. Playing through the tutorial several times can be a pain in the butt, because you know how to do it and you don't need the tutorial to tell you, but I'm going to do it for the story, as I said. So I'm not going to skip the prologue, I'm going to play it. So let's get into it. Now, standard load screen, you've got some tool tips down the left hand corner, and some game tool tips, that is, and some various other bits and pieces. I'm going to be flapping my gums quite a bit through this. This is part of the, when you launch it, we've seen this as part of the my intro to this video series. Let's play it again, watch and listen, and there's some clues to what's going on in this. So I'll shut up until this is over. It goes for about 3 minutes. If you don't want to watch it, skip forward about 3 minutes, give or take. But have a watch, listen, and we'll pick up some clues to what's going to happen. Oh, one last thing. You're going to get spoilers in this, so if you don't want the spoilers and you're going to play the game yourself, don't watch me until you've played it. If that's okay, if you don't mind a few spoilers, then continue to watch it. So I'm going to shut up now until this is over.
Please be mindful of docking bay protocol at all times. Wayland Yutani, building better worlds.
All vessels, be advised. Due to local storms, we currently have no contact with Lethe. Just hold tight until planetfall. We'll guide you as long as we're in range. USS Otago from Pioneer Control. All transit corridors show green. You are cleared to begin proving trials. Try not to hit the planet. Over.
Can't guarantee that, Pioneer Control, but we'll see what we can do. Over and out.
Any news from Lacey Hayes?
Sorry, sir. We're having a hard time reaching anyone. That storm probably...
Damn. Must be one hell of a hurricane to cut us from the whole planet.
Chief Administrator, I'm showing a weight discrepancy on the Bentonville's manifest. They just asked for a takeoff accreditation, but half the shipment is still at dock.
Half, you say? Well, we just earned a bonus. I'll allow them to take off right away.
Protocol dictates...
How many times? Company protocol doesn't mean anything out here. What works, works. And we're already behind schedule.
Director Price?
Isn't here. And if I do recall correctly, Deputy Administrator Hayes, your shift ended half an hour ago. So get the hell off my command deck and let me do my job.
I don't care what McDonald says. Something is wrong here. I can monitor the cargo bay camera's security feed just as well from my office.
Okay, so that's basically the opening sequence. And we're right into the tutorial. The character we've got at the moment, Marco Hayes, if I think how it's pronounced, is one of the primary characters. And as you can see, I've got the health bar up. Not that it makes a difference right now. So, with a typical of these games, it wants some camera movement. So I'm just going to quickly hit the 4 camera control keys. Okay, and you rotate Q and E as per normal. Pretty easy. There we go, rotate it far enough. And you can zoom in and out with the mouse wheel. Sometimes I play zoomed in, sometimes I play zoomed out. There we go. So, we generally have a list of instructions or goals up here in the left-hand corner. We need to reach our office. The tutorial basically runs through everything you see here. We have primary objectives, secondary objectives, and so on and so on. So you'll also note, if I can get the screen, there it is. There's a little yellow, usually an icon with an arrow on it, pointing us towards the objective we have selected. We've only got one, so it's when you've got a list of objectives, you can select which one you want to chase it down first. Anyway, so let's just go on. Okay. So basically, we move by clicking where it wants to. It wants us to walk here, so we click, right click, sorry, and we walk over. Okay. Now, the game has what I consider a slightly annoying feature, where the screen is rotated on you for various special cutscenes and little bits and pieces in the game. It annoys the hell out of me, but it's a small price to pay. So, doors. Green lights, you can see the green lights here. Green generally means good, red generally means bad, as you'd expect for most things in the game. So the green light doors will open automatically when you approach them. Okay, so as it has here. I'm going to stay in this orientation, which is 180 from where we started, and I'm just going to walk up the corridor. Now,
you look troubled, Administrator. Is there anything I can do to help?
Thank you, Daniel. But no. I'm just having one of those days, you know?
Another argument with Administrator McDonald.
How did you guess?
I may be synthetic, but I'm not lying. Are you sure I can't be of assistance?
No. It's my problem, and I'll take care of it. I just need to reach my office.
Of course. But I'm afraid this corridor is closed due to maintenance. You'll need to detour through the cafeteria.
Okay, so let me just rotate the map where I want it to be. Now, that's the cafeteria here on our front right. I'm going to go a little bit further down the corridor, and the reason being is often when you do a little bit of if you don't follow things exactly right, you'll pick up some extra information. But if you go too far off script, the game won't let you do anything. So let me just walk over here, because I know these two guys are going to have a conversation.
I heard no one's picking up on the planet, not even Jackson's Landing.
Really? I have a friend there. I hope he's okay.
These bloody storms, man.
Now, I can normally... the game wants me to go through here, but there's another conversation up here that I want to tap into first, which I discovered on my first playthrough.
Oh, useless, substandard piece of...
Just another day on Pioneer Station, is it?
You got that right. Any sign of that maintenance budget increase McDonald's keeps promising?
What do you think?
Well, it better come through soon. We're holding this place together with duct tape. No wonder half the crews fled planetside.
I hear you. Just do what you can, okay? I'll take the matter up with HQ.
Ah, going over McDonald's head? He won't like that.
Don't I know it?
Okay, so let's come back down here now. I'm just going to rotate the map and move it over. Oh, by the way, during the intro cutscene, when the alien's hand came, or the xenomorph's hand come up out of the side of that bio crate, that was what I call an "oh shit" moment I had. It's like, oh crap. Anyway, so this is the cafeteria, which we're supposed to go into, and we've completed that at first objective. You'll note there is a bit of fog of war around. That's okay. Our office is up further, so let's move over here.
Don't often see you in here, Administrator Hayes. Are you lost? Do you need me to show you to your room?
Last I checked, you couldn't find your own ass with both hands. A pass.
So a little bit of back and forth. So let's come over here the way we're supposed to go. And you can't click beyond the door until it opens up, and it won't open up until you get closer.
Supply shuttle Bentonville secure for launch. All crews, this is your 2-minute warning.
Shit. Need to hurry.
Okay, so double click to run, and there's the office up there. So we double click on it, and you'll note that the movement line has arrows on it that we didn't have before. That's a walk, and sorry. Okay, you can interact with various objects in the world. This one, basically, you click on, you left click on it, and we'll do that now, and you'll use the computer. Okay.
Welcome, Administrator Hayes.
What the hell's going on down there? I'll have to take a closer look.
Okay, as you said, the map's been orientated. When we went into the office, it was like that. So I'll put it back that way. We can go a number of ways to get to where we need to. We could go exploring. Feel free to do it yourself. I've done it already. There's not much to see. There's no extra conversations that I've found so far. So if we come double click and run all the way back there. By the way, when you preload your moves like this, sometimes events will overtake things and you'll be stopped from doing things and you'll have to reload them. So don't get too far ahead of yourselves, is basically what I'm trying to say. But we need to go up here.
Where's Chief Durant?
Settling the labor dispute on the rally.
Then you'll have to gather a security team and come with me.
Not a chance. McDonald just linked in. Told us you'd be stirring up trouble. Again. I ain't getting involved. Take it up with him.
Thanks for nothing.
Okay. So let's get into the elevator. The docking bay. It'll take us down to the docking bay. And sometimes you'll have 3 or 4. Well, 3. I don't think I've ever seen 4 options on which floor you want to go to. Our current objective will tell us which floor we need to go to. It's obvious in this case. So let's go down to the docking bay. And we're already 12% of this mission complete. Okay. Let me reorientate the map just for my own edification so I know which way I'm going. Alright, so let's move forward. we've got to go over to the left.
Before. What is the quickest way there?
Okay, so there is a map in this game, which is good. You hit the M key to load the map. By the way, when the map's loaded, the game is not paused. So that's good in one way, because you can see yourself moving around the map. It's bad in another way, because the xenomorphs have got a nasty habit of ambushing you. Be aware. So there's the map. The blue circle is our detection range. The trapezoid is the view screen. The green dot is us. Shows you what's going on. You can... you can look at the keys, the legend to the map. Basically, grey doors won't open, pretty much, from my memory. But we've got to go over... Let me just move over this way. Over this way. So the fastest way is probably that way. So we go understood. Right. As you can see, left of the map screen gives you your objectives. We've only got one. Okay. We've got floors we can have a look at. Not right now, but when we come through the tutorial. Yeah. Okay. So, and we can choose the back button to close the map. The escape key on the keyboard works too. So now we're upside down compared to what we just saw on the map, but we want to come over this way. Well, actually, there's a conversation here first. So
those fucking storage hoppers in Bay 3 are still fucking jammed. What are maintenance playing at?
Texas Hold'em, last I checked. Don't expect anything done today.
Yeah. There's a bit of language in this one. So if you're under the age of 18 or bad language offends you, don't play the game.
Supply shuttle Bentonville is cleared for launch. Remember, all unauthorized breaks taken by non-officer grades will automatically be deducted from leave allowance.
So, I should have probably run that whole way, but quite frankly, you don't really need to in this game. We've got to go up here and into that doorway.
Help me.
Hold on. You're going to be all right.
Cargo bay. These things came out of...
Stay with me. Stay... God damn it.
Okay. So, over here is where we've got to go next.
Keep it together. You need to see what's in there.
Okay. So, you do have a flashlight. If you hold the left mouse button down and swing it back and forth,
for shit.
you will find things you can interact with. You simply click on them to interact. Obviously, this once we search for a weapon. Usually it's just search. Okay, so let's walk up this way. I don't want to run into any trouble.
Bentonville.
And as you can see, my movement order had been cancelled by the cut flash. I don't want to call it a cut scene, but the cutaway.
What were they holding in these things?
Okay, let's go over and have a look like it wants us to. Often you just need to get close enough. Sometimes you need to actually interact. And if you've seen any of the Alien franchise, you know
what is all this?
Goo that is.
That is not trimonite.
move back.
I can't leave that thing running loose. I need to lock this damn door. There's a welder back there.
Okay, so you search the body for the welder.
Time to get it sealed up. Whatever that thing is, can't chew its way through a door. Keep it together, Maiko.
Oh, little does she know. If you've seen the movies. Okay. Welding doors, or interacting with doors, again, they light up blue and you can click on them. You'll see we've got a toolkit, that's basically the welder we just picked up. If you want to weld a door, it's going to take a tool. Tools are one of the major resources in the game. You're constantly using and searching for tools.
Come on.
Okay, 35% done.
I thought I told you.
What the hell was aboard the Bentonville?
What are you talking about?
The dock crew and Cargo Bay 4 are dead.
Dead? That's not funny.
Something got loose and killed.
Power failure. Power failure. Engaging emergency generators.
What just happened?
Oh, I hate jump scares. It still gets me. I know it's coming.
Shit. Security. I need to get to security.
Okay, let's rotate the map. Security's down here. I think. Hang on. Is it? Yeah, it is. Ugh.
What the hell is happening? Everyone's dying in there. The Bentonville. I can't let that happen.
What's going on over there?
Otago? The Colonial Marines. USS Otago. This is Administrator Hayes. There's some kind of infestation aboard. Otago, you have to intercept the Bentonville before it leaves the system. Can you hear me, Otago?
Please copy. Is everything alright? Please copy.
Damn it! Comms are down. I can't fix them from here. I need to get to the comms room.
Okay, comms room. Let's pull up the map. Comms room is down and to the right. So, hang on. Sorry, let me just reorientate the map. Right, it's down and to the right. By the way, running...
Lewis? Are you in there? I need access to the comms room. Lewis, answer me, damn it!
Go away! You draw them right to us.
Open the damn door!
No way! It's staying locked to keep those things out!
You think that'll help? They're in the vents.
Vents?
Louis! Louis!
Yeah, running is not always a good idea.
Alert. Alert. Station integrity compromised.
Because I'll explain further detail later, but running is not always the best move. It's okay in this situation, so I know what's happening.
Manning?
It's out there. It's waiting for me.
Manning, you can't stay here.
No, it can't see me here. Go away. Go away.
Okay, just keep your head down, right?
Okay, so let me just rotate the map back the way it was. Let's get over here. We want to come out of this corridor. So we'll reload. And we're coming down this way. So, before we hit the flame, we were in that orientation. Excuse me. Bit of a cough, sorry. Okay. Through the door. And there's comms there.
Daniel, you alright?
Deputy Administrator, it appears that these creatures have destroyed our communication system.
Why would they do that? They're animals.
Sorry, I have no idea. I wish I could help you further.
Shit, the Bentonville. I need to stop that ship. Daniel, our planetary quarantine protocols. They're still operational, aren't they?
I do believe so, Deputy Administrator.
What do I do? Those things have to come from the planet. If even one gets off-world... No, there's no choice. I can stop them.
Deputy Administrator, you're only following the Weyland-Yutani containment procedures. The Cerberus protocol was specifically designed for a situation like this. What you're doing is only right.
Right. Yes.
Okay. So, next objective is up this way. So right over here. There we go. And we need to interact. Okay.
Warning, 3 ships detected. USS Otago, Bentonville, Baldwin. Will be caught in the high orbit interdiction radius. Please confirm command.
I am so sorry.
Cerberus protocol activated. Purging contaminant vectors. Stand by. Stand by. Engaging targets.
It had to be done.
That's another oh shit moment. For me, anyway. Okay, this is important. You'll note that there is a enemy detection line. It starts off yellow and fills in with red. When the red's got to you, you've been detected. That's not generally a good thing. Be aware of that. This will come up again and again. You'll see it as we play through the campaign. So that's what all that's about. Cover's important. You'll note as I move the mouse around, little green squares appear. They're cover positions. You can take cover and hide effectively. Excuse me a sec. Sorry about that. And of course we're going to run over that way to take some cover because we're going to need to, obviously. So let's do that now. Okay, and we can crouch using the control key. So I'm crouching down. It's patrolling around. The way to get around it is to run behind this stuff over this way. I let this through trial and error, by the way. And you want to get down towards this door, which is over here. I got killed so many times before I found that route.
Come on, we'll cover you.
Shut that door! Shut that door!
We've lost contact with the Otago.
Well, that's just great. I'm Sergeant Harper, USCN. You?
Hayes, Deputy Administrator. You're from the Otago?
Yeah. What the hell was that thing?
It was... Everyone's dead. It was on one of the cargo shuttles.
All right, people. We're falling back to the dropship. Hunslet, we're rolling to you.
Copy.
Okay, so this is a squad-based game. You generally got 4 or 5 members in the squad, depending on what's happening. You'll find out more about that later. And so the squad moves as one and does the best person to do a particular action will carry out that action and things like that. You'll notice we've just picked up another 4 toolkits. That's the 4 of us, basically, the 3 Marines and Mayako. Generally, every individual in the squad can carry 1 toolkit, 1 med pack, 1 this, 1 that, and the other, as we'll see as we go through. Okay, so you'll also note we've now got the map down the bottom corner. I always, for my own edification, always try and rotate so north is at the top, because that marries up with the map when we push the M key. You'll also note you get a little arrow on which way we're supposed to go on the mini map, and as per normal here. So here's the 3 Marines. If you look in the background, you'll see they're lighting. Right. Each one lights up or highlights as I come over their name. The green bars are health, the white bars are armour, sergeant, private, the gun they're carrying, how much ammo is in the gun, and their stress level. Well, all this is going to be explained more later in the game, but I'm mentioning it now so we can give you a heads up. Okay, so as you can see, we all move together as a group. Okay.
Cerberus Protocol in effect.
What the fuck is a Cerberus Protocol?
No clue. Just keep it moving and watch those corners.
It's planetary quarantine. Nothing in, nothing out.
Sounds like a real party.
Now, we could go exploring, and I often do on non-tutorial missions. So, yeah. So here's another checkpoint. But there's nothing to find on this particular mission. But we could go exploring, and feel free to do it yourself. There's no time limit, there's no penalty. It's a pretty easy mission, this one, really. The hardest part I had was working out that path to stay away from the Xeno, because the damn things are quick. Way quicker than a human being. So, yeah. Got to go around this flame. If you pull up the map, you'll see we've come all this.
You okay, Sarge? Eyes ahead. Something's coming.
Yeah. If we pull up the map, which I've just
We've
you can
got
see where
movement.
we've come from, and the motion tracker. It's a 60-meter radius. The white dots are not us. And if you can listen carefully, you can hear the ping, ping, ping from the second movie on the motion trackers. So, yeah. So, if you look at the map, we've come quite a long way. And that's where we've got to get to. And we've got an unknown here. That doesn't necessarily mean a xenomorph. Just like in the second movie, it could be a civilian or something else. Okay? But let's continue on. I could run. I'm not going to, for the reasons that when you run, you can't shoot with your primary weapon. You can still lob grenades and things like that, but generally, unless you know you're safe, and they can come out of the walls at you, so you're never 100% sure you're safe, it's probably better to walk, not run. I have done it. I do it sometimes, running, when I know I'm safe. Okay, we're going to get...
Manning? Where are you going?
It's not safe here. It's not.
Damn straight, but we'll get you out.
No, you don't understand. It's here. It's here.
Light it up!
Okay. So, they're trained to automatically open fire at enemies when detected. They only open fire when walking. I was just saying they can't fire when you run. They can't use their weapons. Okay? So, be aware of that. You'll also note we've got a new a resource, ammo. That's ammo clip, not individual rounds. You can chew through that pretty damn quickly, even though it's full clips. So these pulse rifles, which is what they are, have a standard 100 round mag. We've got 98 left, and we've got another 27 mags, which, pardon me, don't include these. So.
Eyes up! That thing's still out there!
Okay. So I'm just going to reorientate the map back to north, so it makes it easier for me to know where we're coming and going from. The way out is this way, out into the corridor. We'll probably get the map rotated on us again in a second.
Take him out! Use a grenade!
Okay, so we've got some face huggers. That's what they are. If you've seen the movie, you know what they are. And grenade skills. So the skill menu is the spacebar, and when I was talking earlier about pause or slow-mo, it's the space bar that you activate. I keep it on pause. I like a little bit extra time. That's me. So we've only got one skill at the moment, the grenade launcher. Okay. The shortcut key is 2. You don't need to pause it if you can use the fast key, the hotkey. You'll also notice a new resource called command points. You can't do anything special down here unless you've got command points to do it with. Okay, so we're going to select the grenade launcher, and you can see where we can put it. You put it too close and blow yourself up, it'll go red. The center circle is where maximum damage is. The blue circle is where other damage is. It wants us to place the game wants us to place it there, and as I said, it uses one command point to activate it. So the closest Marine with a grenade launcher fires the grenade. Okay, the inner blast does 10 to 20. That's the red circle. The outer blast is 6 to 10. So if we drop it there, we should be pretty good. In fact, we know it's going to be good because that's where the game wants us to drop it.
Eat them! Squirrely bastards, ain't they?
And they're gone. So there's some more about command points. They do refill over time. You can increase them. There's a whole range of bits and bobs in the game that you can use about command points. We'll discover more of them as we play through. So let me rotate back north. As you can see, they blew the facehuggers away. So there's the lift.
We need that elevator. Punch it.
And we've got to call the elevator. Sorry, I just had to move the map up a bit.
Trackers lighting up!
Alright, set for suppressing fire and check your targets!
I'm going to rotate round just so that it's easier for us to see. I'm facing south at the moment. So we open up the skills menu, and we've got a new skill, which is suppressive fire. Suppressive fire is really useful. You can actually set it up more than once, like once per Marine if you like. It fills an area, slows the enemy right down. That's very important. The slower the enemy goes, the longer they stay in firing range, and the more bullets will hit them, the quicker they'll die. And that can be important because, as I said, the xenomorphs are fast. Some are faster than others. And also the firing rate's doubled. Their accuracy is, though, reduced. So, like most automatic weapons, the more you fire, the less accuracy you have. It's generally worth it, though. Okay? And it needs to be manually cancelled. So, I'm going to hit the X button, the X key. That's what the fast key is. And it wants me to aim it in that direction there, which is pretty good. That's probably where I would have put it anyway.
Getting closer! Closer!
Wait for my order. Steady. Steady.
Daniel! Daniel, is that you?
Administrator Hayes, where are you going?
We're getting to safety, Daniel. Please, come with us.
I'm afraid I can't permit that. Cerberus protocols are in effect.
I know, but we can't stay. It's not safe.
The protocols are clear. Nothing in, nothing out. I'm sorry, Administrator Hayes.
Stand down!
Quarantine breach in progress. Deadly force authorized.
Sorry, that was
Bring
me.
it down! What the hell was that?
I had the mouse too far.
I don't know. I've never even heard Daniel raise his voice.
Side of the
Synths,
screen.
man. Creepy little fuckers.
Okay, let's reorientate north. Someone's trying to scam me on the chat. I'm going to ignore that. You can cancel the suppressive fire by hitting the X. Let's move into the elevator. I'm just going to cancel that for a second. Make sure everybody's in. There's a reason for that. If anyone's outside the lift when you an elevator when you call it, they get left behind. If they're left behind, they die. Simple as that. So let's go down to the docking bay. Okay, we're 80% complete. Okay, I'm going to reorientate again so we're facing south, only because I want to see what's coming up the thing. Let's move forward. We've got to come over this way.
What a mess.
Fuck! Incoming!
Hold still, Oh no.
What?
Its blood is some kind of acid.
Fuck, what kind of blood type is that? Keep your distance, Marines. Latimer, you fit to move?
I'm not dying here.
All right, let's get off this damn station.
Okay, so acid burst from the xenomorph. Again, if we've watched the movies, you know that happens. Best thing to do, if you can, is to walk away from the direction the xenomorphs are coming while firing at them. Don't let them, try not to let them get too close. It's impossible sometimes, but there you go. I'll also point out that Latimer has lost all her armor and all but 2 of her health points. She's now what's called wounded or lightly wounded. We'll get some more information on that in a second. So we've got to go. Let me just rotate back so we're facing south. Over this way.
We need Latimer mobile ASAP.
I'll break open the medkit.
Okay, health and armor. Life's green, as I said. Armor's white. When it drops to 0, they end up in a critical condition or dead. So Latimer's not in a critical condition at the moment. She is wounded though, and has picked up a specific. Oh, I can't say it now. A particular wound to the leg, which reduces the movement speed. That's not good. So, light wound. Any Marine that gets down to 2 points is lightly wounded, and movement penalty, as I said. They're all described in the Codex. We'll look at the Codex later. So you can interact with the Marine. So we need to select the Marine, which we have done, and that will open up a series of actions. The only thing we can really do at the moment is apply first aid. Okay? This will take 1 medkit. Medkits are another resource that we go through quite quickly, and we've got 4 of them at the moment. So let's use the medkit.
Shit! Ruiz, you're making it worse!
Hey, shh, don't be such a baby. There you go.
And she's back to
pretty,
full
but
health.
that ship sailed long ago.
Gee, thanks.
No armor, just the health, but it will fully heal. Okay. Okay, we've got to come up this way.
Shit, they're in the walls!
And yeah, they come out of the walls. Shotguns. Again, it's another skill. It does require command points. It's number 1 on the keypad. It does a lot of damage at very short range, and not bad at medium range either.
They're too close! Switch to sidearms!
So, red is short, blue is medium. You can see the information there.
Those things are handy for close encounters.
And yes, if you're a fan of the movies, you'll recognise that line. I'll talk some more about them being in the walls when it occurs again. It will occur again. Not this mission, I don't think, from memory. But yeah, we'll talk about it more later. Okay, almost done. Gotta go around and stuff. Again, flashlight back and forth. There's nothing to see, but apart from blood and guts.
Hell of a time for a migraine.
Seriously, Sarge? What's up with you?
Move! No! We're in danger!
Okay. We're facing south. There's a reason as we come down this way. We've got to get down to here.
Sergeant Harper, pull it together. We have to leave.
Yeah, I heard you. Corporal Hunslet, get your ass down here! Hot evac!
All right. Air Hunslet inbound. Have your boarding passes ready.
Okay, we're going to get jumped. It's telling us we're going to get jumped. So let's put down some suppressive fire. And they're going to come from this way. That middle line, that's your aim point. You can actually move the Marines around and it'll change the angle of the cone based on that aim point. I'm not going to move around much, so I'm going to put the aim point right up near the door.
Shit!
Like
Reading
that.
multiple contacts! Closing fast! How
And
many
here
of
they
those
come.
things are there?
Too many. We have to go.
More of them are coming! Hold your position, Marines! Well, don't worry, Hunslet, there's no rush. It's not like we're all gonna die.
Okay, so it's a pause and slow-mo. I like it on pause. Some people like it on slow-mo. Try it out, see which one you prefer. I'm going to... that's on pause now. I'm keeping an eye on this. I might want to put a grenade down in a moment. Didn't need it. And there's the dropship, which we've seen before if you've seen the movies.
Would you look at that?
Hell, she's taking a pounding.
Otago, this is Harper. Do you copy? Hunslet, can you get us aboard?
No way, Sarge. Between the debris and the decaying orbit, death trap.
Damn it. At least those platforms are leaving us alone.
They're designed for planetary quarantine, but Lethe has to remain operational. Low orbit is considered safe, but beyond that, it's a dead zone. Cerberus will shut down everything attempting to go through, in both directions.
Cerberus, huh? You seem to know a lot about it.
I know everything about it. I'm Pioneer Station. That's my job.
Yeah, you know why I decided to turn the Otago into scrap metal?
I don't know. Systems failure, maybe? You saw the state of the station. Shit, there she goes.
Fuck, follow her down, Hunslet.
No problem. Fireball like that's hard to miss.
Very dramatic. Gets better. Dramatic wise. Hey, Tally. Didn't see you there, mate. How's things? Okay, I'm going to pause it there for two reasons. On one, that's the actual end of the prologue mission. Two, I'm going to stop the stream, so keep the video at a decent length. It's already gone quite a bit. Give me 5 minutes, maybe 10, and I'll be back, and we'll continue on with the story from there. So thanks for watching, everyone. Give me 5 minutes, I'll be back. Or if you're watching on YouTube, move on to the next video. So see you soon. Well, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the game as much as we did. I'm Dulux Oz, and on behalf of the entire gaming group, we'd like to say thanks for watching. We'll see you all next time. Until then, may your God go with you.